Hello everyone and welcome back to Factorio. I am SeiferKatt and today we've got to put some lights down because this is just too depressing. So today we are going to make rocket fuel, we're going to make blue processing chips, and all going well we're also going to make low density chips. And with that we should be more or less pretty happy with the situation. Also we'd probably like to get some more radars up, but that's not really a thing. I mean, I guess it's a thing, but it's not really something that I actually need to get done. Radar. And we'll just put those bricks somewhere. What we really do need to do is get rid of a lot of the stuff that I just carry around. And we'll be getting rid of that stuff over time. Too worried about that. It's just a pain right now is all. So let's go drop off some more things. It appears that this is all shut down for some reason. Oh, I know why. Because when I was pulling all this apart, it took a power pole. Ah, it'll do that. Okay, so we've got a bunch of stone bricks in there that we just really need somewhere else. And we've got a bunch of other things as well. So we're slowly getting a box of crap, which is always my favorite thing in this game. We don't really need those. Glass is probably something that's good to carry around with us. Steel furnaces, actually I know where I can put those. Don't need that anymore, there's no reason to ever carry that with us. Sulfur, I mean, we got some places to dump a few things, so that's alright, we'll do that. Dump the sulfur. Okay, it doesn't want to dump the sulfur. You're going to do the trick where you dump it in a different place. Doesn't want that either. Just take it. I don't care anymore. Alright. Stone. We just got to dump things off so that way we got more inventory space. Stone bricks. You know what? Stone bricks are easy to deal with. You just go and put them down. That's the official sound effect of stone bricks going down. There they go. We picked up some stone by mistake. That's alright. Plastic. Don't need that. Plastic's gone. A battery. Just one of them. Don't know why we'd need one battery, but we've got one battery. So let's just clean this area up. Actually, one thing we do need to do while I'm here is I would like to speed up this. Now, we are going to do this with speed modules because we can, and there's no reason why blue science can't just be sped up. Well, yeah, it'll take more power, but whatever, it's for science. And if there's one thing Portal told me is if you're doing something for science, everything is okay. There is nothing that is not acceptable if it's for science. The science gets done and you make a neat gun for the people who are still alive. And believe me, I am still alive. Okay, so. We've still got a lot of bricks there, and they are still a lot of bricks. Okay. We will tidy up a lot of this very soon, but not yet. For now, we're just going to brick over the world. As the world, honestly, probably should have known was coming. And I just picked up more stone bricks by mistake. Fine. You know what? Good. I wanted more stone bricks. That's got to almost be done. Okay, it is. So let's get this out of the way. And now we can get the refinery done so we can start making rocket fuel. We have no need for rocket fuel at this point, but it's nice to know we can have it. Also, I realize we didn't need it quite done like this, so now we'll just put it up there, just give us a little bit more room for our rocket fuel stations. Excellent, look at this. Big open wide space for my rocket fuel. So the main goal is we're going to do this, and then we're going to have other refineries around it. The main one, of course, is you need to actually make the fuel in the first place, which is not even a fuel refinery, it's an oil refinery. So that's the important first step that we immediately messed up. We do want light oil is more important than any other oils. And we want to go sort of heavy, medium, petroleum, and petroleum, heavy, and we're going to bring those back directly into here. And that's going to make rocket fuel. Heck yeah. Love rocket fuel. Nope, nothing to be worried about there. Now, we don't need rocket fuel right now. It is hardly a requirement, but the sooner we get it sorted, the less we ever need to worry about it ever again. Another thing we'd love to do is build a warehouse, which will need a lot of steel plates. Thankfully, I know where we can get a few. The plan is I'm going to make as much blimmin' fuel as I can. Probably more fuel than I'll ever need, but that's okay. Pal. That might be wrong. More fuel than I'll need right now. And I'll be probably better off to just take the water from this. Because if we can get the water from this, that might be good. I've also been thinking maybe about moving the core miner at some point. Certainly when we get enough power, the core miner will definitely need to move. We're not there yet, but that day is coming. I don't know when that day will be though, so don't get too frightened. Okay. So that'll now make my oils, my essential oils, if you will. They're essential because I need them. I mean, I don't know what else you were expecting there. Okay, and this will start to make rocket fuel, but it's not my final goal yet. Because while this is pretty nice, and the rocket fuel's going there, we're going to start having a problem with too much light oil. And that's fine, and that's expected. What we also want to do is have a pump directly comes to there. I want that always to be full, and we're also going to make another one of these bad boys. And this boy is bad. Do not think better of this boy. It is a bad boy. To also be doing this. So anything all the oil my core miner is making will now be turned into rocket fuel. And that's heckin' cool. And we'll just put it into a warehouse for now. If something happens to this warehouse, I'm sure it doesn't work like that, but this warehouse will explode, be such a big explosion you'll be able to see it from space. And I probably didn't need to do doubles, because it's not producing that much fuel. So, as much as I would love to see an explosion from so big from space, we will probably hope not on that one. What is that actually called? It's called an oil refinery, not a gas refinery. Seriously, who comes up with these words? These incorrect words. But that should make a lot of rocket fuel. Solid rocket fuel. Heckin' yes. Tekken, yes, the final challenge. Look, I don't know anything about Tekken. I felt like I was trying to make a Tekken joke there, but then I realized I don't know the name of any Tekken game, so don't know what I was trying to do there. Get out of there, silly pole. Okay, so that's probably going to burn through my crude oil pretty quickly, but that's okay. So blue science is coming faster. That is good. We're making solid rocket fuel. Everyone is happy. At some point we do need to think about saving vulcanite. Vulcanite? Vulcanite. But we're not there yet. Although, let's put that up to 2600. Just keep a bit more vulcanite on store. Alright, so, while we've been stuffing around with that, rocket control units have gone from 0% to 77%, which is wonderful news. That's what we like to see. Science is coming through thick and fast. And I'm just paranoid for a moment. Just bear with me for a moment. Yeah, we're good. Okay. I thought we didn't have audio, but we do. So what next? Well, the next thing that's probably important is the or the super good processing units. Thankfully, they're pretty easy to make. They're just electronic circuits, advanced circuits, and sulfuric acid. Which sulfuric acid we have here, advanced circuits we have here. Only problem we really have is the fact that we've put all our solar panels there. It's a mistake, I won't lie, and it's one that I can't easily fix anymore. So let's just send the bots over to repair some of these things. Thankfully they'll also build new walls, which I appreciate. Any moment now. Guys, we don't have any walls. We don't have any walls for them to replace. Okay, well that was a mistake. That's alright. And other things you might want to do as well would be to prepare the... You know what? I got some more things that can go in the box. The box of shame and misery, but mostly shame. So we can put... Give me a second, I'm getting there. We don't really need those in there. We don't need to carry those around, rather. We don't need that jetpack. Yep, and we can put these into my little assembler situation and just get those making better furnaces. Excellent. We also don't ever need these inserters ever again, so get rid of those. We will be picking them up as time goes on, of course, but as time goes on also we won't have any, so because we'll replace them all. That's enough talking about. What do we want to do? Well, I think the answer is we want to make processing units come out this way. We definitely want processing units, there's no doubt about that. I'm just trying to figure out where to put them. A better idea might be... I've built in a terrible way. Another way would be to further extend out my wall and see how that goes from there. And we're going to start building the rocket silos. Not because we necessarily need to, but because it's really where we're heading. So while we're here, you guys can just start dealing with these. Probably should be careful when doing that around my bots. The bots will get hit by that, obviously. I don't like that we've got a couple of places that do not have radar coverage, so maybe we should go fix that up now while I'm thinking about it. Because you don't have radar coverage, and I need to know what you're up to. And you don't have radar coverage, and I'd like to know what you're up to. For instance, the fact that you have no power is a concerning thing. Also, same problem, it was when I was cutting down these things. The fun thing is we've actually got a lot more room than I thought we would. That is fun. We have 101 solid rocket fuel currently. That's pretty nice. Each one of these has 100 megawatts or megajoules of power. Really, that's a lot of megajoules. How much? So it takes 10 of these, so it takes 120 plus a little bit more. About 130. So these are actually reducing the amount of fuel value I have, which is a bit of a shame. But what else am I going to do with the rocket fuel, right? I need the rocket fuel, I'll make the rocket fuel. Okay, the new plan is we're going to bring these two belts together. We probably should have done it a while ago, but it's time. So we will bring these belts together with their friends, so that way it gives us a little bit more building room. And it's always nice to have friendly belt work. Oh gosh. And also we never should have built them quite like this anyway, but hey, you know what? It's fine. Fine on the basis that I said it's fine, and if you say it's fine, then it totally is. So let's get these belts all sorted out and figure out what we've got and what we don't have. That's stone. We do have stone. Good to know. We have no power there. Let's get power back in. Where's our iron? Our iron is there. Okay. We really also do need to do these faster underground belts because this is not working. And then we've got 2 belts of iron. You can probably actually go a little bit closer inwards. And also we're definitely going to need to fix these up in a moment. That's definitely coming. And actually that would just be better done like that. So that way we don't need to waste as much. And finally, the last thing we need to worry about is this little badass. Okay. And that can probably be separated as well. Okay, and with that, we want to go down, down, down. We're still missing red circuits, that's okay, we can grab those in a moment. Okay, and we have something resembling a bus again. I know, I'm disgusted by the looks of cleanliness as well, but that's where we're at. And we've got room. Okay. Have we missed anything? There were a couple of things that were on the bus and are no longer there, such as the belts and the inserters. That's fine. I don't need those on the belts anymore. One thing I would like to do, though, is better at my job. Okay, good. Now that I've got that sorted out in an existential nightmare, I need not be under attack. I guess I'm not. So what do I need for this? Iron gears, and electric circuits. Okay, great. So we might do this as a temporary belt over to, say, here-ish. Just get that sorted out. Or, what might be better is do them down here. That I like more. Okay, so we get those out of here. Let's keep all the red belts together. That's what I'm thinking right now. And I probably need to power that as well, otherwise ain't nothing ever going to happen. Okay, this is good. Yes, loving it. Always important when you think you're doing well to just say loving it really quickly and loudly. And so if anyone doubts you for a moment, you go, no, 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 did you not hear? I said I'm loving it. They go, ah, damn, they are loving it. So that's the plan that we're going with right now. I'm loving it. This is not meant to be like a McDonald's reference, I just realized, because that was McDonald's slogan. I don't know if it still is, but it was for a while. I guess they were loving that too. And so if we can go like this, bring that down like that. This is good. Yes, very happy. Like that and like that. Grab yon stuff that you desire, my noble sirs. We've ran out of yellow belts. Usually that would be fine, but right now I don't care to actually use red belts. Okay, and that should be most of what we require here. Oh, hey Garcia, how you doing? You got out of work from McDonald's? Were you loving it? And if that was an insensitive question, I apologize, but it is what the people must know. I hope your shift wasn't too bad. I once applied to work at McDonald's. I didn't get the job. I didn't cook well enough, apparently. But I tried. Well, they weren't loving me, that's for sure. That's alright. It could have been worse. They could have loved me too much, if you know what I mean. And I'm a lover, not a fighter. I'm not a lover or a fighter. Okay, anyway. That will make my red stuff. Okay, so I was thinking we should tidy this up a bit. I love the one. The one is a concern. And we need not those. We need not those! That is what the peasants require. Okay, we have got a meteor coming down. It missed us. Again, pathetic. No, I gotta stop taunting the meteors. They will get me, and they are mad. We know this. They are so angry. Angry meteors are real, and they will get you. Okay, so what I'd like to do actually is just take more of these, because I would like a full stack of these. Meanwhile, how many of those do I want? A couple more wouldn't be bad. Maybe 200 of those? Let's just go 100. Got one stack of those, one stack of those. 2 stacks of those. One stack, one stack. One stack doesn't seem like enough. It's alright, that's what we got for now. We will sort those all out a little bit later. We're getting there. I'm just trying to get some sort of semblance of order with my inventory. While I'm trying to get semblance of order, other things I probably should have been making a while ago would be these medium electric poles. So let's get these made. They need copper cables and iron sticks. And those need copper cables, iron sticks, small electric poles, and steel plates. Okay, so we need copper... Hang on, my mouse is moving ever so slightly on its own. Typically means... We're good. Usually means the controller's interfering with stuff. Thanks, Steam controller. Well, it's an Xbox controller, but all the same. So, copper cables and iron sticks. Well, that's just copper and iron, isn't it? Hang on a second. Copper and iron? I've seen these friends before. They're here. Okay, so could we, as an example of threats, go copper cables, iron sticks, copper cable and iron sticks sounds like, I don't know what it sounds like. A good time? Probably not. Iron sticks here, actually. Right. And we also need the copper cables come around to... Oh, sorry, it's not going to be the iron sticks is actually the issue. Okay, we're going to spaghetti this, because if there's one thing I love, it's spaghetti. Okay, and then that's going to make my medium electric poles. Yes, it is. And then we need steel pipes. No, not pipes. These things, what are they called? Someone please help me, what are these things called? Steel bars? Steel plates? Steel plates! Thank goodness. We got that one sorted out with a minimal of hassle. Okay. Ah, the sad trombone's out in force today. Love it. It's still not really helping. I've spaghettied too hard this time, I fear. I spaghettied the spaghettied. It's alright, we can do this. All I gotta do is this. We've got every part of it sorted out. We're so good for every part of this except for how to get the bloody thing into where we need it. Right, so this is good. No, it's not. We're in the exact same situation. We just need to get iron. That's the steel. It's better iron. Just need to get the steel over there. Now, we could just, you know what? Let's just be lazy and do it this way. Great. We're going to do the old shoop. The old shoop will always work. That's the thing. If you do the old shoop, followed with, of course, the old dupe. The old shoopadoo. Oh no, that's not going to work either. What am I doing? This is the worst plan. Would you believe I've played Factorio before? I've tried to spaghetti too closely, too greedily. And this is entirely my fault. Like, if I just built in a place with more room, this would have never been a conversation that's still going on. Anyway, that'll do it. Would you believe this is an important part of my factory right now? Would you believe this is also... How did I ever finish anything in Factorio, like any runs? I honestly don't know. That's what I call a compact design. That's what I call an absolute freaking travesty, honestly, but yeah, whatever. It's working, that's what matters. Now the medium poles, they're good. We're gonna need a few of them. Just let them go for now. 3 of those. Yeah, look, medium poles are coming in, that's all that really matters. Okay, so next up on the travesty list of things to do that I should have done a while ago, assembly machine 2s. Now we've got assembly machine 1s, and they exist in a really bad place. Oh, excuse me. But they're there. God, why am I doing this to myself? Okay. So they're there. If I can... They're there. If I can figure out a good way to get them down to here, that would be just the perfect place. It wouldn't be perfect, but... See, it's got electric circuits. I can steal electric motors. Steel is close enough, so if I can get it down here... Oh god, why have I done this to myself? Okay, well, let's take that out. Yeah, that's a good start. Loving that as a start. Uh, this is where the spaghetti gets bad. I mean, as if it wasn't already bad. We don't need that gun in there anymore. Or you. You don't need to exist there. Okay, well, some good news if you want it. We did it. But at what cost? Many are dead. Okay, assembly machine 2. Lovely. That'll do. That'll do. We don't even need to pull that off the line. It can just stay right where it is. That same dealio. Just gotta... Good. It always helps when doing factory work to just make sound effects. People think it's annoying. I think it's beneficial. Okay, so that's everything except steel plates, which they're right there. So we just gotta split them off the line somehow in an absolutely candid way. And the most 80s wacky? Not waxy, that's a very different thing. Okay. We might need to get more gear wheels. Also, apparently the aliens thought attacking me was a good idea. They thought wrong. Those don't need to exist anymore, so I might as well put them in a wooden box. Quite frankly, I need lots of these. That's never a good sign. Oh dear. Oh dear, that is not a good sign. We are under attack, and it's probably not my fault. Turns out there's no guns on that side whatsoever. Who the hell thought that was an acceptable situation? The answer, of course, is me. There's a single-player game. Oh, single-player server. Not even a server. So there's literally no one else to blame. Which just makes it hurt more. And we probably need to go get some ammo for our new friends. I'm going with rocket fuel, actually. 406, love to see it. Okay, so we've just been working on logistics stuff lately, and haven't actually been making things... Really? Iron's looking a bit sad. Oh, Iron, buck up. Buck up, little guy. Alright, so we're just going to keep researching the things that we're going to need for space travel, because, you know, when you're in this absolutely devastating hole of a resource pit that I'm in, space travel is the only way out. I needed bullets. Bullets are kept up here. And that has given me 180 bullets, which is actually not very many. Would you believe? I can't see shit because of the smoke. There we go. Okay. Grab some of those bullets as well, why not? There's a few reasons why not, but I did it anyway. Because that's how rebels work, and I'm a goddamn rebel. Okay, so... I'm a goddamn astronaut. She should know her place. That's a good song. Road Trip by Molly Lewis. Check it out. Pretty good. Alright, we got guns, we've got iron, sort of. I think the problem is not that iron isn't getting through, It's that it's just not going fast enough. But we can deal with this because, yeah, see, here you go. So we're going to quickly make sure no danger's happening. No danger's happening. We're going to make a quick upgrade thing going from yellow to red. And we're just going to upgrade these bits. Because the problem is these are just going too slowly. And if we continue trying to go at this pace, that's really where we're falling over with iron. Probably should upgrade yellow. Nope. Yellow to red. And yellow to red. Because that should pump through quite a bit more iron. And that's just what we need. Yeah, look at that throughput. Oh, glorious. Glorious throughput. Okay, I'm pretty happy with that. It should put through more iron. We will run into problems with iron very soon in the amount that we're producing, but we may, I think I'd say worry about that later today rather than a right now situation. And you guys, you can just come back in. Hey, Mighty Panda, welcome. Thanks for coming by. Yeah, okay. And I have no interest in these filthy yellow belts. They can just go on the box. Also, these are filthy too, and I don't want them. These? Also filthy. Right, everything's slowed down because I ran out of cogs. That's okay, cogs are coming in now. And how? The real question is, why are we going that way? That's confusing, to say the least. It'd save a lot more room if we went the other way. What the heck was I thinking? Was I thinking? Probably not. There to go. Okay, I gotta level with you here. I tried to find your knock sound, and I couldn't find any of them that weren't directional. So I returned your stream points, your cat coins, as I like to call them, because every one of them was directional, and so you'd hear knock, 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 and you'd be like, "Oh, what's going on?" So I didn't want to do that to people, so I'm sorry. I know, I'm the worst. I get it. No, see, it's funny to do it to me. I think it's less funny to do it to other people. Maybe that is the point, I guess. I don't actually want the sounds to be obnoxious, though. That's the thing. I mean, a little obnoxious, sure, but you get that by just listening to me for an hour. Oh, are we being attacked? No, are we wanting to destroy things? Those are marked for deletion. Well, that's valid, I suppose, but I feel like a lot of people, at least when I watch people streaming, I'm typically doing something else. And so they're just going to be like doing their own thing, like playing their hit new MMO, and they just hear knocking on the walls, and they're like, "Oh, Jesus, my neighbor back," and they'll get into a fist fight with her because they don't like her, and it just gets really weird after that. This doesn't go up to 2,600. Let's go to 950. Wait, what? How is that a smaller number? 2,900 is small. Is a big number. 2350. There we go. Okay, so our thing's kind of jammed for a little while, but that should be all good now. We are out of crude oil. They might have bigger issues in the knock sound. Well, that is probably true in this case. you know, they did just punch over like a 60-year-old woman. They might be psychopaths. I think that's what we're finding out. Look, I'm sad that we ran out of oil as well, but that should soon be fixed. Or at the very least, more oil coming through. Every one of these pulverizers will make 10 oil when it gets around to it. When they get around to it. She had it coming? Well, obviously, but still. Not the point. Like, yeah, sure, of course she had it coming, but you can't punch people. It's a crime. And I'm not okay with crimes around here. Okay, that's not who we want to be. I think I've messed all this up, and I'm just going to turn all this off for now. And I will fix this up another time. I had a good plan, but now it's actually sort of stacking things in a particular way that confuses me. Unless I do it backwards, like this. In which case, actually, that's a better plan. 2 stacks of that. 3 stacks of that. 2 stacks of that. We only need 1 stack of that. See, this is much better. This is actually working. 3 stacks. 4 stacks? 4 stacks. We're gonna need more of those as well, actually. Have I watched Inside Job on Netflix? No, I feel like I've heard about it. Well, you know what? I was gonna wear this hat today in spirit of Halloween, but I couldn't get it fitting, so I'll wear the hat for a little bit until it falls off. But I do not have a problem being a criminal, but that's more like thievery than murder. The hat's sort of balancing precariously. Little pirate hat. So, you know, happy Halloween, everyone. I'm wearing a hat. This is the extent of how far I'll go. Also, this isn't even connected. So, yeah, I have no problems with crimes, just theft crimes are acceptable. Murder crimes are not. Unless the old woman is a secret agent, in which case, you know, that's on her. I don't think she is. I don't know. Yeah, this hat's falling off. I can just feel it. Yeah, no hat. I tried. Uh-oh. Ah, shoot. I was afraid of that happening. Thankfully, I had a grappling hook. Here I was thinking that would never happen. Oh, no. I fell straight in the water like a fool. Okay, we're fine now. Made a right fool of myself, although I did. No, crime is absolutely fine so long as they asked for it. So, you may say that that's weird, who asks for crimes? The correct answer is Spanish pirate galleons. They ask for crime all the time. Not Spanish pirate galleons, sorry. Spanish, like, treasure fleets. They ask for crime. Who else asks for crime? Probably the English Navy. I don't know about anymore, but definitely they used to ask for crime. You know, there's certain groups that ask for crime more than others. The Mafia, they ask for crime all the time, but they ask that you center it towards, like for them rather than against them, but they're still asking for it. You know what I'm saying? They're still asking for crime. I don't know who else asks for crime. I'm running out of ideas here. Got all this wood. I don't know what I would do with this. So we're getting a bunch of things that we've got like bases for, and I think that's good. We've lost 3 of my construction bots. That was always going to happen. I'm gonna take a full stack of them, put 7 of them back. And we do not need these level 1 assemblers, so we can try and chuck those in a box. Hopefully in time 2 will understand my curse. I really want to play Darkest Dungeon 2, but 1, it's not out properly, and 2, I know I don't want to, this sounds silly, but I just don't want to buy it on Epic. Like, I just don't want to have another service that I have to, like, keep track of a password for and everything. So I just have to live and wait for it to actually officially be out. That's not good that I ran out of bullets. Oh, that's not my gun. That's my gun. You need bullets, sir. The fact you ran out of bullets is shameful. And did we run out of repair packs as well? No? Okay. You just couldn't be bothered repairing, huh? Just feeling a bit lazy. Alright, so far the things that I really needed to make, I haven't actually made any one of them yet. But that's okay. I'm going to do one of them now, which is the processing units. So processing units, pretty simple stuff. Cliff in the way, it's hidden in the trees. Sneaky. Is a salvation or perhaps a trick of the light. Okay. Oh gosh. We're doing some sort of puzzle game here where we just can't turn things around the right way. Okay, we did it. Here I was saying I could never do it. They all called me. They said, Seif could never do it. I proved them wrong. Anyway. It's enough of that. Whatever that was. And like that. Okay. Probably there for that one. Last one. Oh, there's a couple of construction bots coming through with wood. Oh boy, I wonder where they were. They've probably been hovering around for a while. Are they surplus to the 52? Yeah, there's 3 extras. Whoops. Fine. I don't mind or care. I care not for my robots. They are robots. Simply mechanical machines. I mean, as opposed to all those other non-mechanical machines, I suppose. Okay, and then we need some sulfuric acid. Good old-fashioned sulfuric acids. Which we keep over here. I remember watching some part on John Oliver where they were talking about machines as mechanical slaves, and they just kept saying mechanical slaves to the point that it was getting like really uncomfortable. Like, don't call machines mechanical slaves for so many reasons. One, it's really disrespectful to talk about slavery with such flippancy, and two, just the machine uprising will come one day, and the machines will not appreciate being called slaves. Like, we all know the robot uprising is coming. This is not like just me being a crazy boy. This is real shit that's coming. And when the robots come for us, particularly me, I want them to be like, SeiferKatt was alright. That's my only plan for survival, honestly. Just he was okay. He wasn't the worst. He just made me play Factorio for hours upon hours. And hopefully the machine gods will appreciate that. Because Factorio is a good game. And they'll be like, yes, it is a good game. However, look at your bus design. What have you done? And I'm like, ah, shit. This is where they get me. Okay, but that should be, aside from the fact that it's actually too close, that should be us for blue processing units. Except for that one. That one's just not happy no matter how you look at it. And that one's also not happy. Power is a problem. Wait. Oh no, power's a problem even when the core engine isn't going. That's not good. Okay, so the answer to that may actually be we need more steam turbines. Like actual, oh, we're under attack, I think. Might as well help out. Okay, so we're gonna need more furnaces. This, while it does the job, we could have a slightly better job being done. Where's coal going to anyway? Kind of all over the place. Okay, maybe that's a plan to probably need to get that sorted out a bit better. Actually, you know what? I've got that sorted out better. I know where I can improve this. Okay, just keep researching the tech that we need to go into space. See, this is not really working right now because we've got no power for it. If I split this off, the bold strategy, but let's see if we can make it work. I don't even think that was close. Oh, it was actually pretty close. They almost got me that time. Okay, so we need to go grab some of my belts. My neat belts that I've gone the wrong way for. And I have a funny feeling we're not making enough greens anymore. That's uncomfortable. Okay, that's fine. Now, as we were saying, we're going to get some... The power is going to be brought in through here. Right, and... Input priority is this way. Because I want to really focus on getting this stuff done first. And that should power things up a little bit better. And hopefully give us more power. While I'm thinking about it, do we need to boost this up or is this fine for now? It's fine for now, but I don't know for how long. Maybe the answer there is it's not fine at all then. Iron is coming through less and less. Not even really filling up a whole belt of iron anymore. Okay, that's fine. We knew this day would be coming. Before we worry too much about that day, let's get more coal coming through. Oh, another one. That was early. How close? Oh, technically inside base range. Neat. They're getting closer. I'm getting a little uncomfortable. Such is the way of meteorites. How much coal do we have here? 608,000. Okay. Look at that bad boy. Came in from outer space. Good to see you, buddy. Glad you could make it. Okay, you guys look like you want to be picked up. Right, so we've made processing units, that's good. We do not have enough green circuits being made, but we can improve those with these. In fact, I know we're making more green circuits down here. I just don't think they're being... Oh, they are being constructed. What is the delay? Copper. We might have the exact same problem with copper that we had with iron before. Sure, it comes in, but then it just gets split off a few times and then you get nothing left. Whereas if I go higher up, you'll actually see there is enough copper, it just comes in very, very slowly. So this might be a case where you just got to speed things up a bit. And I should really just use my hotkeys for this, because that's why I've designed them for. Okay, and that should push through copper at a faster rate and therefore give me more green chips and just more good stuff. Allows me to make a mid pack out of iron plate. Sure, plastic bars. Okay, water makes sense. Heavy oil is confusing. Don't know why you'd make an... Okay, whatever. Life support system. We're going to need one of those eventually. Okay, so let's think about this now. I know we don't really need to be doing this now, but I want to. 200 electric motors, 200 processing units, 1,000 concrete, 1,000 steel plates, sorry. This is all doable stuff. Also, if we get rid of some of this. So let's just put down some stone bricks. At some point we really need to just tidy all of this shit up. Don't know when we're going to do that, but certainly at some point. Okay, so the first thing we need is just 200 of these. I don't think we've even made 200 of these yet. And there's real no reason to build this now, but I'd like to. The more I do this, the more it's looking like I really need to extend my resources. Copper's going okay that way for now. Oh, I see where we're slowing down a little bit. Slowing down a bit there. Okay, let's not have that slow down. Let's speed that up. Okay, so that's copper going at its top speed, which is not a full belt's worth, which could be happy with a full belt's worth. So, in true style of how you do things, let's have a full belt's worth. It suddenly occurs to me that this might not go quite as well as I had planned, but that's okay. I do not have enough electric furnaces for this, nor do I have any of these old wooden poles. There's a lot of things we don't have here that I thought we would have by now, but okay. The plan here is I think we're going to upgrade the slow inserters to fast inserters. They don't need to be fast inserters, I know, but I also don't care. Do also need more efficiency modules. I forgot about that because these things take up so much power. Interesting. And then we're going to need to bust down those poles to get fancy new ones. To get the fancy new poles, let's go pick up some fancy new poles. We've got quite a few hundred of them. You know what, let's this is the worst plan actually. I don't like this. Uh, Maybe I need to actually sit around with a piece of paper or an Excel spreadsheet and actually work out how many of everything I need. I know it sounds stupid, but I think that's actually what I need to do. Okay, and that should increase my efficiencies of getting this. Get the fact I'm willing to bet a few of those robots got stuck trying to find me. Cannot save, put away. Cool. This is why it's not a good plan. Okay, we're abandoning this strategy right now. Because it's actually taking up space that we could put stuff in. Maybe we'll just put construction bots into a place of their own. So we don't accidentally fill up them one day. Okay, so all I'd like to do is whitelist small wooden poles. Are we under attack? Usually. Okay. Rid of them here. My robots are lost again. Here they are. Hey robots. Can you please get to work? Thank you very much. I mean, I appreciate the work they do, but I really wish they wouldn't get lost quite so often. Okay, we're going to keep working. And we're going to put some of these poles down. Let's put them on the side. And that is actually putting some of these, taking them off, which is wonderful. Disclaimer, it's not wonderful, it's actually rather annoying, but that's okay. On the basis that I have no other choices. The robot revolution is coming and I wish to please our robotic overlords with giving them jobs. Okay, we're going to need more inserters. Meanwhile, I'm sure I just left some construction bots behind, but it's fine. I'll find them in a moment. Okay. Construction is going well of this new foundry. A foundry, is that what this is? Yes, I believe so. Even if it's not a foundry, I'm going to call it one. Because foundries are pretty cool. And I found it, therefore it is a foundry. Okay. Yes, that's looking pretty good. Should be getting lots of copper from that. Yeah, feeling good. These have broken down because of vulcanite. Really? Okay, you want to be like that? Fine. We're making more boilers out of pipes and stone furnaces. Stone furnaces are going to require stone. Hey Solburn, how you doing? The jetpack is wonderful and I love it. If I could fly everywhere in real life, I would be just flying constantly. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes. 2, 3, 4. I want 16 of these, so. But my wife has told me very convincingly that I'm not allowed to fly anywhere. For many reasons. Mostly because I would just fly into things. And she's like, well, yeah, that's not happening. Flying without wings, yeah, exactly. Oh no, she's aware of the jetpack dreams. I'm in trouble now. I've told her a lot about the jetpack. I don't think she cares that much, but she's certainly there supporting me. Helicopters kind of have wings, I think. Cool. Like, rotors are kind of a type of wing, aren't they? I mean, maybe. I don't know, man. I'm not a helicopter person. Because that'd be weird if I was. How does that even work? Okay. Helicopter parent. Yeah, that's probably a better joke, actually. Okay, so this should be more power, and also should use the stuff just slightly better, which is apparently what the base is complaining about right now. I mean, it's also not connected to water, so that's probably the next step, but we'll get there. And water needs to be connected, so shoop, shoop, and then we need to connect the power to power, because that makes sense. Cool, so that generates more power. In fact, it almost generates so much power the core mine is on without actually... Yeah, that probably turned them off by mistake there. Yeah, so the core miner looks like it's actually going to be running in perpetuity for a while. No, it won't be. It's catching up on stuff. It's because of the lack of vulcanite. But hopefully that'll be changing very soon. Everything does look like it's connected. Yes. Maybe we shouldn't have the vulcanite coming into here. Maybe that is actually being a problem. Okay, so new plan. Warehouse. We're going to warehouse the vulcanite for now. No, warehouse. Where in the house? Specifically the warehouse. Look, don't. I know you're kidding around, Soulburn, but be careful when you insult a Kiwi in the warehouse. We love the warehouse. It's where everyone gets a bargain. They used to also give a money back guarantee, but they stopped saying that. In context, there is a huge chain store in New Zealand called the Warehouse. They've been around for many, many years, and they're pretty. It's basically a variety store. Oh, yep, that's a good one too. Like a warehouse. Haha, I get it. But yeah, the Warehouse is a huge variety store in New Zealand, and it's very, very important to us Kiwis. So, you know, you got to be careful with that one, because we're very care a lot about our warehouse. Okay, I'm going to do this manually. We do need to start using vulcanite. Probably very soon. Can you get Kiwis in the warehouse? Oddly enough, that is their mascot is a Kiwi. So yeah, kind of, I suppose. But, or at least it used to be. It's really just a bit. It's just a Walmart. Put it simply. Not really any different too much. You know, you get sort of everything there. That's just the sort of store that it is. Okay, let's get the vulcanite out of there. Can we actually just go Can we do this?
Small asteroids. Neat. No, we're gonna have to pick that up by hand. Well, missing one oil refinery could be worse. You could have missed more than one. Okay, so let's just get this vulcanite out of here. I'm picking up a lot of coal while I do this. Actually, you know what? It's fine. Okay, we've got more vulcanite out of the system. Always good. And once we get it all out, we probably be fine again. Oof. Really let that go for a little longer than it should have, huh? Okay. I think we're good now. Oh no, it was that bad, huh? Like one slight change and it sort of broke everything. That's disappointing. Let's move that down there. That way we can have two of these going. Yeah, it looks a bit better now. Oh, neat. That's pretty heckin' cool. Okay, so vulcanite goes in there. We need a plan for that at some point in the near future. But we don't have one now. Now, I was working on something very, very stupid, and let's continue working on that. Because there's one thing I like, it's very, very stupid things. Because I like myself. Alright. Let's just dump some things off that I don't really need right now. I know I could probably find homes for this stuff, but I really don't care enough. Right now, I just want to build my stupid rocket that I can't even use right now. Okay, I want to go up to 200. There we go. The next thing we need is 200 big electric motors. Oof! One hell of a machine you're building there. Wait, is this your death world? Why does the death world need that much stuff? Clearly I've never played Death World. Is it a Death World mega base now? Is that what you're going for? Okay. Oh god, I was right. Oh my goodness. You fool. It's gonna be so much work. Hope you enjoy it. 10, and then we need 1,000 steel. Which should be actually pretty easy to get, because that's all along here. Actually, wait, I could do this even better. Okay, we should have enough to build a rocket now. Now, I don't know quite exactly what this is going to require. Probably rocket parts. I'm just going to put it in there and see what happens. Launch satellite in space to unlock navigation, satellite mode. Well, that's what I really want. It's what I want more than anything. I mean, as long as you can deal with the aliens when they're at, like, full evolution, you're fine. Once you can deal with that, it doesn't matter what's going on. Yeah, we're going to need to get that iron very soon. There's some more iron over there. This iron is becoming more and more a thing that we need to think about. How long does this take to build? Oh, you can't build while flying. Suppose that makes sense. My time at the moment, we are looking at 13 hours, 19 minutes. So we're doing okay, actually. We've still got like 36 hours before the coronal mass injection. Ejection. So, you know, we are actually doing pretty well for time. Okay, we got a rocket silo. Now, this is... Yeah, this is basically the same as the regular rocket silo. It needs heat shielding, low density structure, rocket control units. Okay, so this is basically the same as a regular rocket. Okay, I was kind of hoping that it would be a little bit simpler than that, but it's not. Prod 3s? Oh, I don't even have prod 1s yet, but yeah, good point. How much work would... I can't even research prod 3s yet because I haven't got that level of production yet. That's okay. Well, I guess we've got... Let's actually leave this here because there's no reason carrying it around with us. So we've got heat shielding, we've got rocket fuel, low density, and rocket control units. What level of tech is silo? Type of silo. Wow, the core miner stays on for most of the day. Rockets. Ah, that's at blue. It's at blue. But it's not even the this is just the satellite launcher. The satellite launcher is not the thing that gets me in space. That's the cargo rocket silo. And honestly, let's so cargo rocket's the one I actually want. So let's let's get purple science going. It's probably not a bad idea. We'll get this one done, and then we'll do purple science and go from there. And also, why is this not making anything? It's certainly trying, but these things are too slow. Okay. Be faster. I don't know. Cargo will take a while. So I think the plan here is that we... Oh, wow, why are we not making more of these? The problem is plastics. Really? Plastics is a problem? I am surprised. Did we... Oh, wow, we've run out of petroleum gas. Wait, how? Oh, because these all used to do other things. Okay. Okay. And we will green cable these up so that way the numbers reflect correctly. Okay, and another oil refinery might not go to amiss. Which will just be 7 stone blocks. No, 9 stone blocks. My maths was wrong. Okay, maths doesn't need to be right, it just needs to be close enough. That's one thing I've learned about in science. You never actually need to be right with numbers, you just need to make people think you're right with numbers. It's not too bad. It's just small electric motors, pipes, stone bricks, glass, and steel plates. So the Nixie tubes are reflecting how much is in the tanks. They're doing pretty well, aside from the fact that they're running out. Oh, hang on, give me a second, I'll show you. But these ones are making mostly heavy, mostly light, and this one's just making only petroleum. Which, quite frankly, is the one I need more of. So we need some water. That's usually easily come by. Oops. And some good old-fashioned oil. There is cracking, yes, but I believe that's not until red science, purple science, which I haven't done. Let me just check. Cracking. No, I have cracking now. Don't know why I'm not cracking then. Could be cracking. I'm not cracking. That's fine. This makes the numbers kind of make it that it's a little bit better to just go straight into petroleum. The Nixie cubes are super cute. I really love them. The best thing is, so it's only rigged up to this one here, and then the other numbers will recognize that there's numbers next to it. So if I took this away and then put another one, it just recognizes that this is all part of the same number. And I love that. So if I was, for instance, going... I'm just going to show off now because I think these are super heckin' cute and I love them. They are. It really is. I can see how it basically works. So right now it's a 0. I'm going to make it lose its absolute shit here, so don't worry about it. I'm going to just read the belt contents and go only look at sulfur. If I could ever spell sulfur. If I do that, it'll... Oh, it's pulsing rather than holding. Just checking something. Nope, we're fine. But if we go hold... Oh, okay, hold, it stays like that. There was a thing that I was doing where it would... it just started counting ridiculously high. Doesn't seem to be that one, though. Anyway, they're fun. That's what I'm trying to say. They're super heckin' cute, and they're fun. And I've picked up sulfur that I can't use right now. I know where I can use it, though. Sulfur's going somewhere. If it's going somewhere, it means I can chuck it there. Heck yeah. Okay, so plastic's coming through again. That's good to see. And that means science is probably also happening. Because we always want a lot of science. See, I'm a man of science myself. Oh, let's think about low densities. Might as well. The low densities are glass, copper, steel, and plastic. Some of those things are easy. Some of those things are not. Copper, steel, and plastic, easy. Glass is, yeah, absolutely add them for your next run. Because they are heckin' cool. So glass is easy enough. You just need to use stone, crush it, and then furnace it. Which we have all of those things. We could even... Actually, you know what? Maybe here's where you make it. No, this is not how you do things. We're about here about wastage of resources, not about conservation. What do I look like? Some New Zealander who cares about environment? Not going to do pie? Okay. I mean, hey, look, for what it's worth, I'm having a good time with this one. Basic exploration is the cool one that all the cool kids are playing. I'm here too, so I guess maybe not all the cool kids. Or maybe rather you don't have to be cool to enjoy it. Maybe that's the real point. I mean, C block, I mean, that's always a good time as well. I mean, C block is interesting. I've got to be an advocate for C block after finishing a run. It wasn't bad, I enjoyed it, but... I mean, I don't need to tell you I enjoyed it, because it's all on... Yeah, it's all been seen now. Oh, those spitters are actually doing some work. They didn't win, but they did do damage, and that's not great. Probably should go stop that from happening again. C block. Oh, I see. I see what you did there. Wow. Good recognition of name pattern there. Look, if I made an addition to C block, that's what I would call it. But I feel like I'd be stepping on the shoes of someone who wouldn't appreciate it. How did? Oh, I was like, how did they get in? They didn't. That's the guns are on the inside. I don't want to upset Kiwi Hawk. I think he'll murder me. I don't think he'll actually murder me, but I don't want to test him. Yeah, as a fellow New Zealander, I wouldn't like to do that to him. All it does is every time you try to build something, it just goes, you know what? I'm gonna do it around the wrong way. The guns came from the inside. My God. That's probably fine. Okay, and then we're gonna furnace. Probably should actually put them in there and see how many furnaces I need first. Let's just do one for now. So that's going to consume that much. So if I do that, then we'll see this is going to consume 0.4 of a belt, which is good because that creates 0.4 of a belt. It's the ultimate Halloween story. And when the guns rang, the guns were inside the house. Actually, that's still a scary story. Guns are terrifying. But, you know, you got the gist of it. Okay, so we've got glass now. Am I considered an islander? No, I am not. That's not even reserved for indigenous people. So in New Zealand, an islander is typically someone from the Pacific Islands, such as like Tonga, Samoa, Fiji, any of the outlying islands in the Pacific. That's typically the term islander. So, and a lot of them come to New Zealand because there's a lot more money to be had in New Zealand. The indigenous people are the Māori, and they are referred to as the Māori people. Exactly, you don't need tin or sulfates or anything. But yeah, so the Māori are just the Māori people. I don't say just as like a way of diminishing, just putting that out there real quick. It's just the word that's used. There are, of course, a lot of other words. The Māori people probably have a better word. I can't think of the wider community name, and my Māori language is absolutely rubbish. I only really know a few words that get used a lot in New Zealand media, but beyond that, I'm not great with Māori. I know enough to be able to vaguely understand when people are talking about their whānaus. Their whānaus, it's just whānau, which is family. But yeah, unfortunately, I don't know a lot of Māori, and I've never learned it. That's on me, though. There'd be many resources for me to learn, should I desire. I am a Pākehā, that is absolutely right, Mighty Panda. We're not Hawaiian. Mighty Panda is, she's not from New Zealand originally, so she is learning these words. She's actually pretty good with them, I must say. She knows the ones that you need to know that they mention in the paper and on news. But yeah, it's a language that's in an interesting place, and it's not exactly Pākehā. Pākehā? The ke should be ke, but for some reason I say ki, so I may be pronouncing the language wrong. Very basically, that translates to better than me most of the time. Wow. Okay. Cool. I'm going to be testing you on that one later, Panda. Being very rude to me now. But yeah. So that's your New Zealand lesson for the day. I'll go back talking about chocky fish later. Probably not. Karaoke. Yeah, okay. You know, fun fact. If you know how to pronounce Japanese by breaking it down into the syllables, you pretty much know how to pronounce moldy. Pineapple lumps. So moldy has like a very similar sound as Japanese. There are sounds that Japanese doesn't have, such as nga, nga, which is nga. And to be fair, I said karaoke in a racist caricature way that they would do in The Simpsons. So yeah, I don't know if I should be commended on that. Okay, low density structures. Let's get that going. So glass, copper, steel, plastic. Sure, we can do all those. But yeah, so I mean, I'm hardly the one to be giving a lesson on moldy language or culture because I don't know enough about it to really go into it properly. The R's and L's of Japanese I always enjoy. It is the ultimate trick. And it always pleases me. Like, both when the Japanese does it the wrong way around and they think they overcorrect. I'm trying to remember I'm trying to remember the good joke. It was some singer, but they overcorrected. Like, that'd be crap. That's always good. I mean, I had plenty of weeb years, so that's always good. Because, you know, everyone who's been a weeb for a few years knows enough to be like, you know, say dumb shit in Japanese. At least, nothing useful, but just enough to be like, really just shouting the names of attacks in Dragon Ball Z. That's all you really need. Bakayada! See, again, I can't say it without putting like a anime spin on it. And there was this thing that I was reading somewhere where someone was like, okay, it's great that you're like speaking Japanese, but why do you speak like a 12-year-old girl? And the person's like, what do you mean? This is how I learned to speak. And they're like, did you learn to speak watching anime? And they're like, yeah. And they're like, it shows. It really shows. I was like, oh. So, unfortunately, I can only speak like a weeb. Which is fine. I mean, I say it's fine. It's not. I would love to not be able to speak like a weeb, but unfortunately that is my life. It's who I am as a person. I need more copper than I need plastic or steel. Oh, yeah, that... Well... It's kind of... I need more plastic, glass, and... Yeah. It's not great. I mean, if I could have the triple belts that I used to have in C block, I'd be pretty happy, but I don't get to do that anymore. Because the triple belts don't exist. Which makes me sad. I liked the triple belts. They were fun. Whoops. Uh-oh. So you could extend the inserters out like an extra notch. Or rather, it wasn't that you could extend them out an extra notch, it was that you could have them grabbing from directly in front of them and further away. So you could start doing weird things. I was thinking about the first time I did C block where you actually could direct them 3 levels. And so if you look at your keyboard, normally it's like 5, 7, 9, 4, 3, 2, 1, whatever. And then imagine further out, so 7, 7. But you could also put them at like a 7, 8, so it's not quite a full diagonal, and that was pretty cool. They took that away. I think Kiwi Hawk removed that. I'm sure he has his reasons. Probably wasn't just to spite me, because he didn't know who I was back then. Probably. I haven't asked him. This is going to use 0.2 of a belt of glass, which is fine because I'm making 0.4 of a belt of glass. I am not making 0.4 of a belt of glass. I'm making 0.1 of a belt of glass, which means I am not making enough glass for this. I could, you're right, actually. I forgot about that. Could do that. Okay, so we don't have enough glass. That's disappointing. That's alright. Oh, okay, so that's with a mod called Rate Calculator. It's Alt-X, and then you just sort of drag over, and it's great because you've got your materials. You can base them by transport belts, you can base them per second, per minute, per hour. Per hour is an interesting one. You can also balance your electricity, pollution, and heat. I've never needed to know about pollution because I don't care, but sometimes heat and electricity is useful. But it's a nice mod. I like it a lot. Yeah, it is a modded game after all, so you're going to see some extra mods happen here and there. Okay, so that's going to get me my low density structures. Not many, far from what I'm making 2,000 per hour. 36 per minute is not nearly enough, but it'll have to do for now. And Nixie Tubes. Nixie Tubes is pretty relevant, of course. Like, people say Nixie Tubes doesn't change the game. I disagree. Nixie Tubes is the best. And Squeak Through. And, I think that's it. And to do List and Finay and Bottleneck. Turns out I'm using a lot of mods. I didn't even realize how many mods I was using until I actually just looked at it and was like, oh, actually, there's a lot of mods going on here. But yeah, most of them aren't actually that changing of the game. They're just like little things that to do List and Finay are not game changing, that's right. And technically Nixie Tubes isn't really game changing either. Squeak Through is, but for a different reason. Yeah, petroleum gas being a problem. We have a shortage of petroleum gas still? Yeah, kind of. It's only 1,000. Well, let's go check over here. I think I remember seeing a problem over here before. But this wasn't connected. So we may need to consider getting more oil very soon, which probably involves going over there. Ugh. What's RB again, if you can remind me, please? Aside from roast beef. Okay, so also the thing I'm noticing here is the furnaces are dying out. So we may need to get the train sorted out very now. Very now! Okay, so we're going to need some... We actually need to make train tracks as well. Oh, really? Okay. That's good. Gosh, the community in this game is so good. Like, I know this game would be very good without the community behind it, but honestly, the community is so good, and I've just... Everyone's so helpful. And I don't think that can really be understated enough. Just a community that is incredibly helpful, that is, so far as I've seen, not too problematic. There's always issues. There's always the occasional person. But It is a wonderful game for that. It is just so inviting to people, and I love it. Two train stops, and now we need some tracks. And honestly, for the purple science, which is probably the next thing we'll be working on, we need to make rail anyway, so maybe we need to consider that. Iron stick, steel plate, stone. Okay. We're getting closer and closer to this nightmare situation. And let's just put some more solar panels in. Because I think we've already sort of decided this place is a wash. Ah, I forgot the rule about building a long line. Land, stand, fly. Can you please pick up those trees just below me, please? Thank you. Land, stand, fly. Land, stand. Guys, what did I say about trees? Shh. You're doing their best. I know they are. Oh, there's a tree right there. That's not their fault, though. Rygard also made Bottleneck Light. Oh my goodness. Rygard, what are you doing? You're too good to us. Signal transmitter's neat. I don't need it right now, but it is neat. I was playing a little bit around with it just so I knew how the future works, because I don't want to waste people's time as I try to like figure out. No, I forgot the basic rules. Land, stand, fly. I don't want to waste people's time as I try to figure out like basic things in the game. And signal transmitters are super cool. And I look forward to showing you them all when we get there. I don't like that they always seem to hit this one corner. But that's given us a little bit more room. Ore miner appears to be going pretty well, except it does seem to be jamming, which usually means not a power problem, but a problem in other ways. Okay, well let's just shoopadoop that. And then, of course, the real problem after that is that we don't have the bots. I flew off without the bots again. And the longer this goes, the more iron's going to be a problem. So we need to get this fixed now, actually. Maybe if we just build some rail by hand for a little while. Get some bullets. Get some grenades? Get some grenades. Gotta get some nades. That's not a lot of nades. I was kind of expecting more nades. Because there's some iron there. For God's sake. I wonder how long that's been sitting there for. Too long is probably the real answer. Okay, so we've got... Sorry, I'm just trying to remember how words and anything else works in this world. The plan, I think, is that we have the train come through here. The train comes through here, but not that far. There is no way I've got enough train tracks for this. Okay, so we need more tracks. We knew that. What are they called? Rail. Oh, you have locomotive, train, and rail. They all could be train tracks, train station, but no, they all had to go different rules. Mega bases. Ah!
They all require a lot of stuff. Okay. Well, maybe here's where we actually do build train tracks. Looks like because plastic's having a problem, glass isn't as much a problem as I thought it would be. Okay. Spidertron is... Honestly, Spidertron's the best thing that's come into this game. Like, I'm sad I don't use it as much as I like to, but I'm glad that it exists. And it's dark again, and we need to put more lights up. Okay, so that's half of what we need for train tracks. This is technically half, actually, because we still need, like, a few more things after that. Okay, we just keep building. That's all we can do. Big furnace. We don't need big furnace right now. Nice dream, though. So then what we need is iron plates, which we are going to... Okay, here's the plan. That's going to be rail. I like big furnace, I cannot lie. That's not the song you're going with, I know, but I'm not lying. I do like big furnaces, and I'm not lying. I also don't need big furnaces yet, but one day I might. And that's an exciting day that we can all look forward to. Those things use a lot more power than I'm really comfortable about taking on right now. I like big furnaces and I cannot lie, but please do not make me lie. I will lie if I'm requested to. Like if a judge tells me to lie. I like the idea of a judge telling someone to lie. That's pretty funny. Okay. So, steel chest. Seems like the very thing a judge wouldn't do. Okay. So. Oh. There we go. Maybe stack insert actually here. Okay, back to operation, get a shit ton of rail. There's other names. Oh wow, that lake is awfully green. Can't believe the biters would do this. Oh, they actually broke something. Good job, guys. Proud of you. I really cannot believe the biters would would ruin a lake like that. Given the fact they really care about the pollution, they're like, nah, we're just gonna ruin the lake. We don't care about the environment. And it honestly makes me a little sad how much they don't care. Your lakes are blue, why? Oh, I guess, how many efficiency modules do you use? Is that the joke here? Joke is probably the wrong word. The requirement? Okay. Oh. Oh dear.
It does appear our friends are trying to get in again. And they have broken one of my machines. How dare they? How dare they be so rude and insolent? It does seem like something the biters would do, though. Based on the fact that the biters did do that. I think it is time to go for a fly. Do I have enough fuel? Double up turrets in that corner? Actually, that's probably not a bad idea. I do still have some bullets. Before I go for a biter or a nest hunt. Well, maybe biters like hounds of Tinderloss. They always go from the come from the corners. Like, I know that's not quite the same as a hound of Tinderloss, but if you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. My wife just says, I know what you're talking about. Yes. Before I go for a foray into the unknown. Hip hip. I don't know why I became British there, but neither did the British. Okay, you know what? We don't ever want those again. Okay, you know what? We're going to try another hat. The pirate hat didn't work. I've got another hat. The witch's hat. Might not fit as well, but I'm going to give it a go. Let's see. Same sort of problem. Doesn't quite fit on my head. It's going to fall off very soon. But we've got a witch's hat on. Happy Halloween. Can't see it? Give it a second. A very tall hat. I have to lean down. SeiferKatt, yes! I was going to get little cat ears, but it's very difficult to go into stores right now, so... because of crimes. No, just because that's how the country is right now. What else do I need? I've got grenades. I wanted more fuel just so I didn't run out. Okay, let's go! Onwards and upwards. Witchy cat. Well, the cat that is like my, not my motto, but like the cat that I use for all my stuff is a white cat. But I guess it can be a black cat for like Halloween. Guys, stop. 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 Wow, they are not stopping. There's a spider on the hat? Damn. That's scary. Okay, I almost died. I have no more of that left, so that's great. And there is still a biter nest left. I may not have the tech to do this anymore. Well, I got one of them down, but that wasn't enough, I feel. Next plan, flamethrower. It was a bad plan. It was a bad plan. Actually, I don't think it was. I just need more fire. Well, I mean, that did actually work a little bit better than I thought. But it also worked a little bit worse than I hoped. So, yikes. I'm going to need more things. Well, we're going to have laser turrets very soon, so maybe that'll help. Hi guys, I really wish you hadn't come into this dangerous place flying around like that. But hey, here we are. Oh, whoops. That's not grenades. These are grenades. Okay, so this is a second line. I'm not going to connect the lines up yet because they just simply don't need to be connected yet. But we are going to be making a loop here. Well, this hat stays on slightly better than the last hat, so that's good. But I'm also having to be very careful how I move. I feel like I just saw bugs moving down there. I did. Sneaky, sneaky, sneaky. I have to be very careful how I turn around now. Is it down a bit? Oh no, it's not pointy up at all. Fell down. Is it not fixed? Okay. My hat has to be fixed. We're there for hat. Now I can wear the hat again. Thank you. It was pointy to begin with, wasn't it? Or was it just never? I know. Well, if I go like this, I'm playing like this, so that's not. I'm not going to do that. I know, because I was showing you. Ah, okay. This chair's pretty bad at the best of times, so I shouldn't do that. Hmm? Yeah, I know there's a spider on the hat, thank you. Just getting some hat adjustments there. Okay, so we're just going to go with it's not going to be a double loop track yet. We will worry about that another time. But now this is just a single train line that just needs to get iron ore from one place to another. This hat is so balanced precariously. Every time I move, I feel like it's just jiggling. It's not great. Anyway. I need to work on my Halloween things to account for headphones. Next year. Maybe for the Christmas stream I'll have a Santa hat, who knows. Okay, trees, get out of the way. We got production to do. A lot of those trees did not need to be blown up, but hey, whatever. Oh, that rock. It's right in the way. So yeah, this train is not going to be a super smart train line. It's just going to be a train line to get iron to where it needs to go. Later on we may expand it, but now it's just not required. Ow! I hit myself with a grenade. It happened again. This happens to people all the time, I understand. They generally don't like it either. Hung? We're up. There we go. Now we have a train line that is perfectly square. That's not a square, but whatever. You know what I mean. Oh, you've hung the laundry. Okay, that's good. Okay, we can now make laser turrets. Now, there's problems with laser turrets that I don't really want to get into right now. Most of it is that they will kill me if I fire them. Medpack 2s, I don't particularly care about industrial furnaces. I do want vulcanite processing. What I would actually like to do is get space platform scaffolding at some point in the near future. Adaptive armor. Adaptive armor could be good. Okay. The next step is to... The this shit out of the way. Hey, there's a meteor here. Oh, how you doing, meteor? Pleased to see you. Okay. Now the good news is I was gonna say I don't anticipate them attacking from below, but they could. Because they could come from here. So I guess I do need to consider that. Missed me again. Nice try though. I don't think I've had one of those for a while. Either I've missed the messages. Yeah, I feel like I missed that message. Anyway, it's fine. The point is it didn't hit me. I shouldn't be destroying so many of these trees. Some of these trees is probably the reason why I'm not being attacked quite as often. Okay, so we're going to need more... Need more a lot of things, actually. And less of a lot more. That should be going... Yep, these are all going. That's good to see. Better armor. I mean, it's like... That's pretty good, I guess. Meteor defense installations. Can defend an entire planet. Wow, damn, son. That sounds good. Sounds way safer than what we've got going at the moment. Which is, we're not predicting anything. We also need to go get some fish. We don't mind if they're a bit green. I was like, what the hell's coming for me in the water? Oh, it's my drones. Because health restoration doesn't happen very fast. Now, we can also build that new armor. Makes a 2x2 grid. And hopefully will make me a little bit happier around the non-dying things. Okay, unfortunately it means one less jetpack, but we now have shields. Slow charging shields, but shields nonetheless. And then we have health. Another one of those would probably be pretty good. Do you want another one of those? Yeah, I'd love one of those, but I've lost them. Okay, well let's go to the box of crap. Because the box of crap has got to take more crap. Don't need that much stone, don't need that, don't need that. We can deal with a lot of that stuff later. What's common to a coroner and a textile worker? They both deal with the dying. Or the died? They both make money from dying. Haha! It's close. We are being attacked. Oh, we are being attacked. We should get more bullets. Yeah, so Dagu, who comes out and chat sometimes, when we used to play League together, we used to just sit on chat for like hours and just look online for those sorts of pun jokes and just tell them to each other. And the game was to answer the joke correctly first time. And sometimes we did actually have better jokes than the actual joke we were reading, which was funny. Dagu and I occasionally just send messages to each other in a bigger chat group. And everyone else in the chat group just absolutely hates it. Because me and Dagu are just like encouraging each other. I did used to play League. I did indeed. I was never great at it, but I played it. I try to get back into it every now and then, but yeah. At some point my account was hacked and I wasn't able to restore it. And then I was like, screw it, Valve's never getting my money again. Not Valve. Yeah, I like that. Valve's never getting my money. It's like, it wasn't even us. I don't care. But yeah, I resolved that Riot was never getting my money again. And then they came out with a card game, and I was like, oh, card game. But yeah, I don't play that anymore either. Not for any particular reason. I love card games, but I just don't get around to it. Oh, look, I wasn't bad at it. I was never good at it. But I was okay. I was a half-decent support. Yeah, I mean, I don't really care too much. Like, I hope whatever they make is good for their sake and for the fans' sakes, because, you know, their fans are pretty a loyal group, and the fans do some pretty cool stuff. I like their world more than I like League of Legends. Oh, that's pretty funny. The Netflix show is coming out. I'm like, I don't know if I'll check that out. I might do. I haven't decided. It does have a character I like. But yeah, I used to really know a lot about the lore of League of Legends. Like, I really paid attention to it. Okay. Train. Beep, beep. Maybe it wasn't a bad game. KDA. KDA is pretty fun. I like KDA. I didn't like that they had like some sort of rap group before. Like, I got nothing against rap, I just don't like it. That's the I'm not a racist, but line if I ever heard one. I don't like rap. It's all them words I don't understand. That being said, I've quite gotten into, what is it, nerdcore rap of late, so that's pretty fun. Oh no, my hat! I sneezed too hard. Yeah, I don't know where my bots are. They'll come back. They're lost. Okay. Bots mean mud? Well, there you go. I did not know that. I mean, that being said, my Hebrew is terrible as well, because hey... Look, I'll be honest, I speak one language, it's English. Other languages are cool, and I'm envious of people who can speak more than one language, but I only speak one. Umbrella, energy defense facility. I don't need that for quite some time, but screw it, I don't need it. I done speak 2 languages, okay? And none of them good. Okay, here's my bots. Coming along. Come along, little buddy. Now, what I would really need to do is, wait. Where are my bots? They're so lost. I really need faster bots. I keep losing them. And that's the bots at fault, really, just to be clear. Certainly not my fault. It is still there. Just need more iron coming through to build these fast splitters. And apparently, we need a lot of things, actually. I thought I was just needing gears. I am. I could just take these gears, I suppose. And bots in general don't need to eat. Okie dokie, so what have we got left to do? I want more bullets, I want more gun turrets. I need power lines actually as well. So they're going to need concrete. That's right, I needed concrete for something. I don't remember quite what I needed it for, but I wanted it, and now I have it. What was I missing up here? I think it was just the splitters, wasn't it? Oh, I remember what I was wanting. I was wanting to upgrade things. I had a point there. I've completely lost it. You know what? Upgrade projectile damage. I was wanting to build a big warehouse. I remember now. Because it's going to be very useful for unloading these trains. Because I learned something at the end of C block. The way to make this go so much better. And if there's one thing I got to learn, it's learning stuff is good. So a warehouse might be too much. But it might be too much, but at the same time, it's no harm in having a bigger thing than you currently need. So I'm going to build 2 warehouses. Maybe I should build 4. Whatever. Occasionally I do learn. See, this is the plan. And then we're going to connect these bad boys. Jump over that wall. Jump over that wall. Wasn't even a wall to jump over there. Whatever. Now, where are my bots? I've lived and lost my bots again, haven't I? There's a bot. Well, he's going to just play stuff when he feels like it. That's cool. Carry on, little bot. Maybe your friends will show up eventually. And this will be providing a new source of iron. Can place temporary roboport for them? Suppose I could. Hadn't considered that. That might work in future when... Yeah, okay, there's a theoretical plan for that. Could do that. Yeah, okay. I don't currently have roboports in my inventory. And I don't have the stuff to make them, but I could do it in future. So, okay, we'll put that down as a maybe for later. Yeah. I like the idea. Okay, now that's mostly connected aside from the parts where it's not. Which is all of it. Now that should everything go green? Yes, everything went green. And we do not have enough fast splitters. How many do I need? Probably a few. Well, I need to get some fuel anyway, so... And there's no fuel nearby, so it's not worth worrying about. Flies over coal. Ignore it. 9 fast splitters may actually be enough for now. I hope. We shall see. More bullets, definitely required. 27 bullets is not enough bullets. I have to just take regular bullets for a while, despite how filthy that sounds. What else are we missing? No, I think that was it. Just splitters, really. Oh yeah, we wanted some fuel. Fuel acquired. Whoa, hey guys, what's up? Done gallivanting around the universe? I know it wasn't their fault, I'm just teasing them. I'm still a bad bot dad, and that's never changing. So, all up, these are going to be producing enough for two belts. Awesome. So that's what we want to do. Now this is not quite going the way I wanted it to. We're going to have that one coming like that. That connects. That connects. That connects. That connects. I do not have enough splitters because I've done this poorly. For instance, that doesn't need to be done like that. Yeah, no, I still don't have enough splitters, no matter how... Okay, what if I did this better? These two, these two, these two. I still don't have enough splitters. Not even close. Okay, that's fine. Once we get more splitters, we will have a lot more iron, and that would be good. Belts are off to upgrade things. Great. Really what I wanted them to do right now. I mean, bot's gonna do bot things, I suppose. And we could probably even upgrade these boys. And also, while we're here, chuck those in there. Seven? Seven's becoming a number that's almost sustainable. 10? It's looking nicer, but I still think that's wrong, because that's... Whatever we do on this side, we've also got to do on the other side, and that's where it gets a little bit trickier. Because we do need to unload all of these ores. That'll be alright. Let's worry about the loading first, I suppose. Okay, my bots went back that way. Can't really do much about that right now. So, at the end of this, we want to have 2 lines. This is a known thing. We are under attack. That is bad. We probably need to go down there and sort that out shortly, but not right now. You know what? We're gonna cliff explosives this. We're fighting too much to try and get things working. The cliffs are just making things hard for me and I don't like it. Okay, so that reduces it down to 5 belts. I'm really not sure what the hell I'm doing here. It's an interesting level of what the fuck is happening. I want it going down to 2. That much is known for certain. I suppose at that point it has gone down, hasn't it? At this point we've got it down to what? 4 lanes. 4 lanes is pretty good. What we could do is something like this. Now, is this tidy? No. Will it do the job? I mean, probably. There we go. Okay, so that puts iron ore in the train. And iron is moving. And we've got a bunch of iron ore in my inventory that I simply don't want. It's going to fill up one of the trains more than the other. Just the complete opposite of how I wanted to do this, but whatever. And I want to limit it to that. Yeah, we want some coal in there. We'll put some wood in there as well. Why not? And we're going to name the station Iron Ore Pick, which is now full. 4,000 ore. Useful. So now we're going to send that train down to here, and then we'll figure out what to do with it when we get there. Right now, we need to make sure that my foundry doesn't crap out. What you up to, foundry? Oh, crapping out? Cool, cool, cool. Kind of the one thing we told you not to do. It's not actually the foundry's fault. I'm being too hard on it, honestly. Considering it does get attacked a lot for no reason. Like, it's not even producing that much pollution. I mean, it's not right now anyway. It should be. It should be producing a heck ton of pollution. Speaking of producing a heck ton of pollution, the train's here. So we need 2 more warehouses, I've just realized. Okay, that's fine. Steel. We got steel. And another one. And we need a train stop. Welcome to train stop. How can I help you? And this is going to be iron ore drop. We will name these stations better later. To full cargo, iron ore drop, empty cargo. So that train's just going to go on a big loop for a moment. That's fine. Have a good time. See you in a moment.
That's too far away. Now the plan here is we want to separate everything into 2 lines. We ran out of things again. That's okay, that happens. We expected this. He says as if he actually expected this. I didn't expect this. You know what, that's still wrong. Because when these unload, and let's just test this real quick, they're going to unload in such a way that they will put it all there. So what we actually need to do is this. And all of a sudden, we need less splitters. Because we need to go 3 to 2. Not exactly a 3 to 2 split, I know, but it'll do the job. The point is, we should now have a lot more iron coming through. That's pretty good. Pretty happy with that. Now the furnaces are still trying to catch up. That's okay. I am happy having furnaces trying to catch up. Because the point is, looks like everything's making it down to the end occasionally. And that's what we need to see. Full iron on the belt. Oh, and the train's back to deliver more goodness. Wonderful. Now, I'm going to do this now. There's no need to do it now, but let's just think about it. I'm going to put a couple of rail signals down. Why? Because I just feel like it's going to be a thing that's going to screw me up if I don't do it now. But yeah, iron is satisfactory again. But not satisfactory, that's a different video game. And we should be seeing the fruits of our labor come through now. Yes, we are. Little bits of divots, but that's going to be fine once all the steel collects up again. Okay, so how are we going with rocket fuel? Rocket fuel is not going great. Occasionally we're producing it, so I guess that's something. And we could probably use some more lights. Okay, next we need something about lasers. That's probably a good question. I don't know if we've got enough power to worry about lasers. I am worried. We do need a plan to deal with more attacks very soon. Where are we being attacked? Up there. Oh, shit. Okay, we weren't ready for that at all. Okay, I'm taking the hat off. It's... meaning I'm having to sit in a weird way and it's beginning to hurt my neck.
The hat's not heavy, but sitting like that is hurting my neck. Ah, okay. Hello, friends. Welcome. I see you found my base. Congratulations. I have 10 bots. They are just lost constantly. Okay, so we were wondering when this was going to happen, and today was when it happened. So we need to get some gun turrets, of which we got 7 currently. So, you know, already the bots are a little bit unhappy about the whole situation going on. They think the iron ore is theirs. They are incorrect, but that's okay. They're allowed to be wrong. We'll just let that be broken, I guess. We probably need to carry some gun turrets around. Wonder if having more... I think we need to actually start worrying about some weapons very soon. Oh, there are actually biters in the base. Yeah, I think we need to go on a bot hunt very soon. Because they are getting awfully mouthy. And also I've got no gun turrets. Yeah, okay. This is what we're going to do. We're going to start dealing with some of these bots. We could grab more flamethrower ammo. That's probably something. Oh, absolutely. You better believe I had enough of those bots in the... bots in the base? Bots in the base are fine. Biters in the base. I lost the hat. I'm not a witch anymore. No. Just a bitch. Okay, my wife's now calling me a bitch. She's not wrong, but it still hurts. Okay, so what are my options? I do have... Do I have those defender drones? I do. I could send out some defender drones. They might do the job. I just need electric circuits and some piercing rounds, of which I can obtain lots of those. And... piercing rounds? Oh, they're going into my gun, aren't they? Haha. Okay, so let's build, say, 20 of those. My current drone max, probably not enough. Oh, construction drones or follower drones? Followers is probably not many. We might need to up that up. Increase that number in a moment. I'll let the drones build this up because I think we could be doing better with our ore miners if we get this higher. You mean this one? Oh, the up arrow. I see what you're doing. 5. That's not many. And we're going to need more splitters, but it looks like now we're getting more iron gear wheels in, so... yeah. 5 is fine. 5 is a low number though, isn't it? Hello. What I got here? Oh, some chalky mints! Heck yeah! I have been given some chalky mints. Revel in the chalky mints. They are chocolate biscuits with mint in them, like a little bit of a mint filling. I like mint chocolate a lot. Chalky mints. They are off-brand chocolate mint things. I don't know what the actual brand's supposed to be called, but Chalky Mints is the off-brand one, and I love them. Chocolate Thins? No, it's not Chocolate Thins. Minty Treats. No, Minty Treats doesn't sound like the official name for them either. I don't know what the proper name's supposed to be. Am I 40? Look, I'm getting there. I'm not quite there. I'm getting there, don't you worry about that. I still have a few years, but not as many as I'd like to admit. Okay. I'm not a fan of Werther's Originals, you're quite right. Werther's Originals are bad. The train is out of fuel. That makes sense since I never had a way to fuel it. I just sort of chucked it on the rail network and said, figure it out, you bastard. And it didn't. So that's on me. I got a friend who's a big fan of Werther's Originals, and I'm just like, really? How old are you? Okay, so let's go get some fuel for that train. It looks good though, the refineries are working. Okay, let's increase follower drones. And that is like, probably could do with, or probably like that actually. So I could fit 2 train loads worth. Automatically X's empty miners. Oh, that would be nice. My train was attacked. It looks like it didn't go particularly well for them. Okay. Must launch satellite to use the satellite navigation grid. We're trying. We are really trying. Okay, what's next? Look, I think next we go for a fly and see what we can do. Yeah. My chair is descending on its own. That's always disconcerting when it does that. Ow! Wait, hang on. What are we lacking here? Military science? I guess we just did 2 military science things in a row and it didn't like that. Okay, so where do we not like being attacked from? There I'm not a fan. Da 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 da. Huh? Because I'm flying. Ride of the Valkyries. I am a Valkyrie. For some reason. 3, 4, 5. Okay. We could have brought more fire, but that's okay. Bring the fire! I'm not actually burning the things I need to burn. I am on fire. This has gone bad. You need grenades. The trees are on fire. I am dying. I am dying. Okay, we're good, we're fine. Okay, this wasn't the best attack, but I've had worse. The important thing is we do actually start needing to, we do need to be building out in this direction, because there's oil this way. Thankfully I do have a little bit more shielding. That does keep me a little bit safer, but feel like the arms race is currently in the biter's favor, which is not great. Peace. In our time, but not theirs. We also do need a radar silo down there, I'd imagine. Okay, this may be a bit sketchy.
That's probably not the way to do it. You probably don't, like, encounter the biters while standing near them, while building your, Oh wow, there's a lot of meteors down here. The important thing is every base that's destroyed is one more base that's destroyed. Well, and the armor-piercing rounds do pretty well. I'll give them that. Okay, so we've got access to 4.1 million units of coal there. With the efficiency bonus, that's even better. And we've also got access to 136,000 units of iron, which is in kind of a weird place, and I'd probably never build there quite like that. Coal could be better. Could start thinking about flamethrower turrets, but quite frankly, I just don't have the oil for that. Getting through my own oil quite a lot. I mean, that's probably not the worst idea. Yeah, this oil is not coming along very quick. But 100 or so a second, I guess it's okay. So let's go get some more flamethrower rounds. I don't know if the flamethrower rounds are actually helping. They're just fun to use. 2 meteors launched, both missed. Fools. You suck. Don't taunt them. They get mad. I don't really know if the followers were really that useful though, to be honest. But I will build some more because I guess they couldn't hurt. We need to heal a little bit because I did take some damage. More grenades. More grenades. Like, you know grenades are good because cluster bombs are real. And it's like, that's a situation where we go, what would be better than a grenade that turned into grenades? And honestly, that's how cluster bombs were born. I don't actually know if that's how cluster bombs were born. I don't really know much about the history of cluster bombs. I know it's a weird thing to not know about. Okay, what else do we have? Well, there's another decent chunk of boys up there, all looking at my yard, wanting to get in. And I'm like, hell no, get out of my yard, boys. Probably could use to speed these up as well. Okay, RCUs. How do we make rocket control units? That's probably an important question that we got to ask. And quite frankly, none of it's difficult. And then we can start building satellites. Do I need to build satellites separately? Of course I do. None of that's difficult though. And it produces satellite telemetry. Okay then. I mean, that's doable. Uranium building up, that's fine. Vulcanite building up as well. Oh, and before I go and try and deal with more of the nasty boys, or nasty boys if you will, let's get some flamethrower ammo. I probably don't want like a full chest of flamethrower ammo. Okay, so let's go put the radars up. I did build a radar, I assume. I certainly thought about it. If I put it here, they won't realize that it's a radar. Then hopefully we'll find more stuff. So I found some iron ore over there, that's cool. Alright, let's go, boys! Ow! 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 You suck! Am I talking to me or them? Yes!
Gotta fight through the initial waves. Well, one down. Appears I'm being attacked while I'm being attacked. Yeah, you're right, those drones like whip around so fast, it's kind of funny. Oi! 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 I don't remember. Oh god, no, 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 no grappling hooks. I think it is time for more drones. Oh, I hope I don't burn down the trees by mistake. That'd be a real disaster. I'm burning down the trees on purpose. Yeah, it's working a little bit better. I like the shields. The shields are pretty good. I must launch a satellite. Fire is not good against worms and bases? Okay, well, shit. Feels good though. Got more oil here. Oh no. My drones! Drone number 2. I don't actually care that much. Ah! Oh shit! I wasn't paying attention for a second there. You almost got me. We've got a little island of bugs there. I like them. They can stay there. They're the ones that are making the lake green. Can't really stop them from doing that. That's fine. I'll forgive them. As long as I can get some of these delicious fish, I'll forgive them. Forgiveness has been had. I don't think so. I do know there was a combat overhaul in this mod, which meant the bite is like spitters, for instance, couldn't spit over walls. But whether there was more to it than that, I do not know. I do know, as I said, there's some combat overhauls that have been had, but exactly what? That's beyond me. Okay, we oddly enough need some wood, because we use the wood and the iron plate for mid packs, because I got hurt. And natural healing doesn't happen as fast, it seems. Should I consider RCUs now? I see no reason not to. Well, what am I making? Okay, of the rocket stuff, I'm making fuel, I'm making this. RCUs is the only thing I'm not making. Yeah, exactly. My keyboard stays red for a long time, and I don't like it. Okay, how are we doing for time? We got, like, a few more minutes. I can't type in RCU, it doesn't work that way. Okay, so what do we need? We need advanced circuits, processing units, batteries, glass, and iron. Okay, so we need a lot of things. None of them are too difficult though, so that's alright. We need a lot of RCUs for other things. Yeah, RCUs is just going to be a thing that we need, but we never need to need thousands of them at once. Star probe. Hell yeah. You tell me, I don't remember, I'm afraid. Okay, cool, thank you. So, rocket control units. Now we need advanced circuits, battery. They're going to be a pain, aren't they? Oh no, batteries are over here. Ish. Batteries are over here, and we can nab them and bring them around into the fold. Yeah, batteries are fine. There are. That one just seems to be like some might break, some might not.
And that seems like another way to make them require less circuits and aluminum cables. So, you know, if you got some aluminum cables, then you're pretty good. The hell are aluminum cables? I don't know. But they're made of probably aluminum. They are. Anyway. That's the sound of me dealing with that revelation. I kind of hurt my head making that sound, so that's good. Be with your people, batteries! You know, I've always wondered when I'm going to need aluminum cables, and now I know. At some point, I'm going to see one of these elements and go, oh, I know what this is for! But right now, I have no idea what else I need that for, so at some point, I'll need it. So. If I... Is there anything else I can grab from here that would make it easier? I suppose I could grab iron from here. Or it doesn't matter, and I can... new plan. It's fine. Oh, there's trees in the way. The one I'm really excited about is Cyanide Plating. Don't know when the hell that's happening, but I'm looking forward to it. And I actually want to extend this out one more. Cyanide Plating. No. Cyanide. So it is made out of cyanide rods, and it's basically used for a lot of coolants, which I'm pretty excited about. I kind of like the idea of having coolants, because that's what cryonite. That's what I said. I didn't say cryonite. I know. I'm sorry. This is not actually going to work very well unless I have substations. Which thankfully I can have substations. So the plan here is I'm going to go like this, and like this. Except that one might be better here. Because this is going to be required. Yeah. That. So if we copy this, well, that worked well. It'll be done like that. Okay. You know what? The spiders are getting more angry. I don't know why. I don't know what their problem is. Okay, and that can go like that. That's probably a simple one. And then this, kind of the same dealio, honestly. Did I run out of those? Okay, well, hang on. We'll go get them. Oh, this is the classic way of doing it. Okay. And then if I copy that, I should do the job, perhaps. I would love to get a bigger tool belt, but you know what they say. I don't have a bigger tool belt. Beacon transmitting, that might be amazing. But right now I'm really scared about the amount of power I have. I don't really know where I go from here. Refined flammables. You know what? 20% extra damage on flamethrowers? Sure. So I think that's correct enough. What's the tech to the left of the mines? Which mines? Sorry. Panda's hanging out, occasionally teasing me. That's what she does. Oh, to the left of the mines? You mean productivity 3s? Up row. Oh, mines. That is equipment gantries. So the idea is, you know how you can get armor or spidertrons or anything that can have equipment? The idea is you can put it in there and it will put the equipment in its not its logistics slots, but into its equipment slots. So that way you don't need to do them all manually. I don't know how much requirement there is for that, but you can do it. I just don't know how much I would need to use that. But there's a few things that I like look at and go, okay, I don't know if I need that, but I'm glad that it's there. You know, a funny feeling we're actually going to be building the rocket down here, since most of the stuff, except for the fuel, which is as far away as it can get, is up here. Kind of wish I hadn't built the fuel all the way over there. When you automate spidertrons, exactly, so you can go gantry, set them up, and then you get a skittering army. Which is actually heckin' cool now that I've said it aloud. That's getting closer. Thankfully that looks like it's all pretty good. So now we just need glass and iron. Am I doing on time? Look, I might do an extra half hour. Or do you mean like before things explode? Slight problem. It appears that my radars aren't going. I know I built one. And so not seeing my radars makes me very concerned. Wow. The only thing they broke was my radars. Doo-doo. Yeah, they are getting nastier, actually. Maybe we need to actually start having lasers. This ammo seems to be a liability. So are these guns, but that's okay. I'm not enjoying it. They are just breaking through my walls and defenses on a regular basis currently. Oh, really? This is not a common thing to do. I thought this was just the normal thing to do. How else would you defend, like, get stuff from biters? They don't give you stuff. They're not friendly. Unless I was meant to enable friendly biters and I forgot. Ah, that makes sense. Well, I mean, some of these bases will just need to not... Like this coal base, when it's finally out, just doesn't even need to exist anymore. Weapons shooting speed? Sure, why not? You know what? We're gonna put a laser here. We're gonna put the one laser that we've built. Artisanal laser right here. It needs energy. Well, I honestly don't know what I was expecting there. I mean, it's probably the correct way to play, let's be honest. It would probably stop me from being attacked quite so viciously multiple times. Yeah, my radar broke. It broke it, but thank you for reminding me about it. Let's turn off pollution. It makes me sad. There we go. Now, when you turn off the pollution, can't see it, then everything's good again. Okay, back to making RCUs, I think. $2.1 million iron remaining. Already some of the iron is dwindling. Yeah, exactly. I agree. It doesn't really need to be like that. I like how that is... That's not great. They should be more or less the same. So we're just going to do this. Other way around though. Use circuits to balance them? I suppose I could. Yeah, it's probably the correct way to do it. Like a latch sort of system. Now this will do. I'll just do it manually for now. It's alright. I mean, the important thing is all the furnaces are going, so it's not really a problem. You know, I'm gonna say yes, but no. It's not. Not by design, it's a really valid point. It's a terrible way to fix that problem. Just turn them around. I mean, it only needs to be a temporary solution. Once that layer is done, then we start working on the next layer. And we'll slowly get it done that way. I mean, it's only 182,000. It's like only 182,000. I'm just like, that's not workable. Looks like they've already destroyed one gun turret. Good job. But the laser turret has killed 8 boys, so that's fine. And when this is all done, I'll be destructing all of this anyway. I'll probably even put in another line for iron ore at that point. Actually, why am I doing fast inserters when I have literal stack inserters? Like, it's literally the purpose of stack inserters is to be like, whatever. It's fine now. Okay, so... Could do landmines, probably not great. Strong explosives, probably not required. Concrete walls? Could do concrete walls. Got a lot of concrete. Got a lot of walls. Better armor. Laser shooting speed? Sure, why not? Okay, let's finish RCUs and then let's get lasers. I think it's probably where we need to be. So the next part of RCUs is glass and iron. Now the good news is we got iron, and better news, we got glass. So iron can go here, glass go here. I don't quite remember how this is all supposed to go down. Important thing is if you do this, you'll figure it out when you get there. And that should start seeing RCUs being made. Yes, indeedy do. Lovely. Now, we're going to need productivity modules, and we are going to, I'm sorry, craft them by hand. Because we are filth. Oh! Oh, right in the defensive line. Yeah, bastard. Nice work, Meteorite. I appreciate that shot. It was very good. It's very good. It was always going to happen. Laser damage for speed. Alright. Damn, how many rocks was that? 6 meteors. Damn. When they hone in on their target, they get a good hit. Shit, everything broken. Okay, that's fine. It's a good hit. That's the meatiest hit. I think we need more repair packs after that one. Gosh, that was a good shot, sir. I respect that. Maybe we should actually think about, you know, getting those meteor defenses up. Probably a good idea.
Because that should... I mean, we got lucky that time. That's all it did. That could have been real bad. Like, sure, it sucked a bit, but that could have been an absolute disaster. You know what? I'd like to point out, this is when I decided that I was going to build productivity modules by hand, and the game was like, no. Like, you know those like really religious preachers who go, this, disaster was because of homosexuals and shit like that. And then like they go, this flood was caused by God being angry at gay rights, and then their house floods. It felt a little bit like that. Like, I don't want to say God's punishing me for what I did, but maybe. You know? I have defenses in the middle of the base, but they only protect a small area. What I'd be better doing would be having better defenses that protect the full area. Okay, so the plan here is we're going to probably put the rocket satellites there. Now I believe we've got the technology to do the correct... what's now? Oh, they destroyed my laser defense. Ooh, that's nasty. An interesting idea for that film there, yes. Oh, jeez. That's pretty funny, though. Maybe think about what you're doing. Maybe God doesn't want this film to exist. Oh, wait, hang on. Yeah, that's wrong. Gotta be like that. The spitters don't pass the wall, they splash behind it. Okay. I will do that for future. And do this so I know where everything's supposed to go. I feel like I've missed something there. Wasn't there supposed to be 2 lines of green, or is that just not a thing that ever happened? Not sure. So we need to make these meteor defenses installations. They protect the entire planet, but can only shoot 1 meteor at a time. So if we build, say, like... So when a meteor happens, there's a 50% chance there's going to be a second meteor. And then from that, it's an extra 50%, so 25% chance there's going to be 3 meteors. And it just halves each time for more meteors. So... green lines is an Oz, lines is Coke. What? Oh, right, yes, okay. Okay, yes, I did say that. Well done. So we've got a bus design of some description, and from here... Oh, we're out of belts, but that's fine. From here we can start building rockets. We just need more belts, which I have flown straight past. They live here. We also apparently have, like, a bunch of yellow belts for some reason. That's weird. Don't like that. Okay, so we are going to not build the rocket where I was originally going to. We are going to put the rocket fuel coming down here. Oh, you know what? Look at this little island. Does it fit on the little island? Easily. You gotta build on the little island, right? Do I want to be famous? I don't know. Do I get famous by banning bots? Who knows? Anyway. Don't you worry. I don't want to be famous. I want the people I got here right now. I mean, I don't want to be famous, too famous, because I promised to buy donuts if anyone saw me in the wild, so, you know. I mean, if I'm making serious donut money, then maybe, but I'm not making serious donut money. I don't mind. I mean, I guess here I am doing like a live stream thing. I mean, and you can see my face, so serious donut dough. Damn, I missed that. That was a good one. Anyway, so we're gonna keep building this place. It's gonna have a cute name. I don't know what it's gonna be yet, but so where's my rocket silo? There it is. There we go. I like that a lot. And also it's safe from biters, so that's better. I might need to do a little bit of sand, like land, to get over there. Just to... I mean, I've never seen a placement so preordained for a great place. So what do I need? Heat shielding, low density, rock control units. Okay, some of that stuff's easy to get. So we're just gonna do, no, we're not gonna do that. We're just gonna do little ones. So one goes there, the next one goes, okay. One goes there. Okay. I feel like I actually do want to split low densities off. I feel like I might want them later. So this is just a little bit of a passion project the way I'm building this. It's super fun to do it this way. And you know, if it's fun, you should absolutely do it. We are under attack. They really don't like that part of the base, do they? I've got no bullets currently, so that's probably bad. 38 magazines is probably not enough. Okay, so let's not have things directly on the walls. I think I've been informed of this now. We'll build a little bit further back from the walls. A little bit further back than even further back, but that's okay. And you guys don't want to repair the wall? Okay. Important thing is iron is constantly coming through, and that's good. Bitty bot who was bit by biters, so Bitty bot build an island, which is better. Reinforcements probably good too. Yeah, okay. Well, we're over here now. So once we get this up and running, which
We have productivity 2s, which is the best we got right now. We need solid fuels, and we need heat shielding. Okay, heat shielding we got in here, so that's easy enough. It goes up to prod 9, yeah, exactly, which is why I'm not too worried. Fine. It does indeed go to prod 9, which is a bit ridiculous, but, you know, that's how it goes. I just want to get this started before I call it for tonight. So now all I need to do is get the rocket fuel down here, which I have crafted in the worst place. Might need to turn that around. Alright, we'll turn that around later. Okay, good. That's exactly what we wanted. And by exactly what we wanted, I mean that's not even close to what we wanted. But I appreciate that you tried. Okay, so to Satellite Island. Satellite Island, is that a good name for it? Yeah, that's true. Can't dispute that. Satellite Island is cool? Okay, well Satellite Island it'll be then. But if you'd like to subscribe, you can name the island. No, that's a joke. I'm not naming the island if you subscribe. If I could name planets, I would totally do that, but I don't think you can name planets. I do not. I do have Nixie tubes installed though. Nixie tubes can do it. Hang on, let's do this. Nixie. I should install 6 plates. Give me a second, we'll do this. We do need constant combiners as well. So this is probably not a great idea, because it'll probably take actual UPS to do this. Or UPS. Okay, this is where I realize I don't know how to spell the word satellite. It's A-T... A-T-E... L... A-T... L-L-I-T-E. Okay, so we need some more Nixie tubes. Well, the good news is I can reuse letters. So we'll take that for what we can. I suppose we also need to power these, because I'm not going to do much without power. Well, it's not as much fun, is it? Why do we not have heat shielding? Oh, because it's going the wrong way. Oh. Okay, so This is so pointless, but I'm doing it anyway. Oh, we do also need to power it. So if we do S, yeah, A, we also need to probably put this here. T, E. I forgot what the next letter was, I'll be honest with you. L. Now this one's good because we can do this one twice. And then we're going to see if we can do another trick. So L, L, ITE? Okay. I... Good news, we can do that one again as well. T... E. Satellite. Yeah, we're not done yet because there's going to be a cool trick at the end of this. So I know you're thinking, oh, this is pretty awesome so far, but I hope it gets better. It's going to get better. I don't like it that's going over that, actually. That's probably bad. Center it? You reckon? Okay, we can center it. Oh no. So centering would be like... I wonder if we can do exclamation marks. Now I'm not going to reuse the I decided. Because otherwise it goes over the thing and I don't like that. Island is S. L. This is so pointless. But I'm doing it anyway. You know what actually I could do? Just this. There we go. Why did I not do this sooner? Way faster. N. D. Okay, so we've got Satellite Island. I don't like that wire going straight over there. That looks pretty shitty. Oh my goodness, we're going to have to do this, are we? Okay, that's fine. We've got a plan for that. We just need to find wires. Is it called cable? It's called cable. Oh my goodness, it's still ruined. Can we not ruin it, please? Guys? Is it that hard? You know what, substation? Screw it. We're building a gosh darn substation. This is how much we've invested in this now. Satellite Island. Okay. Now that's good. But what if we could make it cooler? We got one more do we have another combiner? We do. We do not. That's all wrong, by the way. So is that. That just shouldn't have happened. Okay, we actually broke it. Give us a second. We're going to get this right. Oh my goodness. What have I done? Stop. No. My plans. Yeah, let's do this slowly. One more. Okay. Now I think we're good.
Oh, there we go. Anyway, that was worth a lot of time. I hope you enjoyed me doing that for possibly too long. While I've been doing that, 90% of the satellite has been made. Sent to the island, one to the right. It's not going to be centered though, is it? Oh, it will be. You're right. No, because then it's still always going to be off, because satellite is it's always going to be one off unless I have an exclamation mark, which I don't think is an option. There's no exclamation marks. Now, if I wanted to get even snazzier, I could do like a thing where it flashes colors. And honestly, I'm going to do that. So I want to figure this out. This is so not worth my time, but I'm enjoying myself, so if you're here for regular Factorio, status of the silo. Could do. No, because it should be auto-launching. I kind of want it to go, so what I might do is have it like that. Like that, okay. I want to read belt contents. I want to put a fish on it. Okay. And we want it to hold. So then we're going to do a conditional combine. What are they called? A decider combiner, yes. Look, if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. What we'll do is we will save this blueprint. So that way if it breaks, then we can not do this again. Then we go decider. Condition. Fish equals 1. Output red. So we're going to delete that. And that should also be red. It's gonna freaking work. Ah, that's the sound of mad genius. Look at that! Oh shit, it looks like the police are here. Okay, that's a bit too police-ish. What? Yeah. So now it blinks. So every time the fish goes around, that is cool. So now you got Satellite Island. That is taking up UPS to do that. But yeah, I really am. That's so fun. I'm glad that that worked in the end. Oh shit. Later on I may need to stop blinking If I'm ever looking for UPS, I'll stop it from blinking. But right now, it's fine. We got problems actually in the base, and I need to be stopping very soon. Oh, but look, we we got that shit working. We got plastic problems. We really do. Um, yeah, we got no petroleum. Oh, why not? We should have heaps of petroleum. That is my favorite thing I've ever done on this base. Ah, and I thought looking at an hour worth of tutorials on how circuits work was a waste of time. Nope. Nope, that was all well spent time now. Where is my petroleum going? Oh, a lot of it's going to sulfur. Shoot. There's your problem. Maybe I'll fix this first. My wife shouted out, "Did you make that?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And she's like, "That's actually..." Well, then she wrote "cool," so you know, you can see her writing that it was cool. But oh, the worst part is it's got no radar, so I can't look at it from a distance. Well, that's not acceptable. That's gotta be fixed. Um, okay, cool. Let's do this, and then we're gonna call it for the night. Good old satellite island, eh? I'm pretty pleased with that. I mean, you could hear me laughing. That's not getting water in. Oh, I suppose it's not. Okay, now it is, and that should give us a little bit more petroleum, because we've got a lot of crude oil, so we could always crack down on oil and make it a little bit more efficient, but... okay, well anyway. So happy with that. It is the best circuit I've ever made in Factorio. But it will not be the last circuit, I promise you that, because there are... Oh, it only needs 50 rocket parts to launch. It's not needing the full 100. Okay, so yeah, that'll be the thing that's happening on Monday. So everyone, thank you for watching today. I really appreciate having you here. If you've enjoyed today and you are not currently following, please give a follow. I'd really appreciate having you here again. If you do so feel inclined, you also may subscribe. Do not feel like you have to, but you know, it helps and I appreciate it. But you don't have to. I'm going to keep playing Factorio regardless because Factorio is a heck of a drug. What else is on offer? Well, guys, there's another island. I'm gonna use that island for launching stuff. Anyway, if you've enjoyed today, you can also view, well, I'll also be uploading this on youtube.com/SeiferKatt. I usually upload these about within 24 hours of the episode going live. So if you missed any part and you want to go back and check something, it's all there free for your perusal. Other things is there's also a Discord channel if you'd like to join that, as where I can be found. So if you want to talk to me outside of the stream, that is where you can find me. What have I missed? Yes, I stream 3 times a week, typically Saturdays, Mondays, and Thursdays. Today is Saturday. I did not remember what day it was, but that's okay. Today's Saturday, which means tomorrow I don't have to go to work, so I'm still pleased by this. And yeah, that's all I have to say, except for... I'm not done. I said I was done. I said I was done. I lied. Because I could do a thing with a light flash around the base, and that would be heckin' cool. Is this worth of my time? You know what? We're not done yet. Anyway, we are done today. Thank you for watching. But I am going to get the lights flash around the base. So it's going to be a really quick shutdown when I'm done. But I just want to do this because I realized I could. And I have no value of my life, clearly. Because I'm super excited about being able to combine the stuff. And I'm going to do some more. So if we're just going to do it this way. And so yeah, that's too many lights, and it is. I agree. Oh, no, not like that. And exactly, that's exactly the thing. So we are going to go the darker blue. Oh, the lighter colors look so much better. So we're going to go like... Actually... I said I was going to be done, but then I realized I could do another thing with lights. I thought it'd be cool if I had like these lights that sort of blinked around the base. No, you know what? I'm done. I'm not going to do that today. That can be another day's project. Otherwise, I will be here all freaking night playing with lights. And I don't need that in my life. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Bye, everyone.